We were looking for a long time for the right site, and South Quay Plaza is the right site. It's on the front row of the grid, on the water, looking straight into the estate. It's now a vibrant mixed-use location which is not reliant on any single use or single sector.
We started this project absolutely attuned with how Berkeley saw this. It's all about placemaking. It's all about making a fantastic place to live. The Docklands were set up very much as a place to work, and that generated a form of building which sat very orthogonally and very much followed the line of the waterfront. And what we wanted to do was to break that mould, and that for us was a simple move but a very powerful move, which is all about moving away from the orthogonal grid, having that 45-degree shift which gives you views of the water and brings light down to the waterfront.
We are fanatical about our attention to detail, to the point that as a board we will go through every single flat layout at least 5 times before it's signed off. We've really thought about what it would be like to live here, and we've measured social sustainability by which we can tell the health and well-being and happiness of the future people who will live there.
We started in May 2015. There was a 10-storey existing commercial building. We took that down and we actually recycled 98% of all materials that came out of that. There's been a lot of strategy go into how we do things to make sure that the water doesn't impact the building. So we've got a full secant tile line behind there which completely waterproofs our building. Whilst it looks really lean, the basement underneath, it takes up the full land footprint that we own. Don't want to just put up residential towers. We want them to have fantastic amenities. So there's the opportunity for really exciting commercial units at the bottom of our building, which will impact the area really positively.
As you arrive at South Quay Plaza, you are greeted by 1.6 acres of public realm and almost 10,000 square feet of retail. As you progress into the building, you're presented by a large double-height reception lobby and 5-star concierge. As you progress up to the 56th floor, you'll arrive at the residence lounge and terrace. Here you'll find a private screening room, business lounge, external terrace and bar. The private residence bar is the highest in the UK, offering a private space to work, to dine, to drink and to enjoy the exceptional views.
Berkeley take the planting on their schemes very seriously. We're using a signature tree, which is metasequoia or dawn redwood. It'll grow up very tall and will very much help to manage the microclimate at the base of the buildings. The planting has been designed and carefully selected so that it attracts wildlife as well as people. We think it's very important, particularly in such an urban site, to be boosting the biodiversity of an area.
Crossrail is the biggest construction project in Europe at the moment. It opens in Canary Wharf in 2018. It enhances the excellent infrastructure that is already in Canary Wharf. It'll provide travel times into the West End of 11 minutes and 42 minutes into Heathrow. To the east, the DLR runs to City Airport, which is effectively a private airport for Canary Wharf, and that serves all major European destinations, as well as providing direct flights into New York. There is 1 million square feet of retail space in Canary Wharf, or just under, and that comprises 300 shops, bars, restaurants, and there's a huge amount going on here. And it's extremely vibrant and interesting at the weekends, and has a beautiful location on the water on the Thames.
The inspiration for this scheme to develop this idea of a landmark building and very much kind of celebrating this connectivity of the old historic docks.
It's a collaboration of 2 of the biggest names in our industry coming to a very exciting part of town.
They had us at hello. Their design was so simple, it unlocked the site, and together we have the perfect brand synergy. Foster's, possibly the greatest architect in the world, and Berkeley, probably the greatest developer in the world.